The first time I saw him, he was surrounded by people. I watched from afar. He was laughing, talking, and I knew who he was. Mr. Roman Howell, everybody did, the tech billionaire. When my phone lit up, Mr. Holloway had messaged me again. This time with 3 words, wear something nice. The second message came with an address, a luxurious hotel suite downtown. He said he'd pay my cab fare. I always wore what I thought a woman should wear on a date, elegant, feminine, lovely. He picked out a poetry book and handed it to me. For you, he said softly. I blushed. But you don't even know if I like poetry? He smiled. That doesn't matter. I like poetry, and now this poetry is yours. I wanted to tell him everything about how my mom was sick, about my student loans, about my dream of becoming a writer, but I couldn't. Our connection was growing, and so was my heart, but I had built walls around it, brick by painful brick. And I knew if he broke those walls, he might be the only one to find the pieces. I liked it. I liked being girly with him. But what I liked even more was talking to him. We discussed literature, philosophy, politics. He surprised me with his vast knowledge and his passion for learning. And then I hesitated. Did I have a choice? In reality, no. But deep down, did I care? Not really. But he saw through me. He saw my past, my fears, my dreams, and he didn't run away. He held my hand. He said, "Let me take care of you." Then he kissed me. It wasn't a transaction. It wasn't a business deal. It was him bearing his soul, trusting me with his heart. The CEO who was voted most likely to break your heart. He listened patiently, his hand never leaving mine. And when I finished, he said, "This changes nothing, Lena. I still want you in my life." And that's when I knew I wasn't just a sugar baby to him. I was Lena, the girl he loved, the woman he chose, the man who played God with his money. But I didn't need money. What I needed was hope, a hope that I could find somewhere in his eyes. And when I slid into those DMs, I never expected the reply to be so quick. I was in my ratty old apartment, staring at the ceiling, counting cracks. Mr. Halley opened the door for me. He was taller than I expected, broad shoulders, sharp jaw, but most surprising, his eyes. They crinkled when he smiled. It felt normal, like a first date. He was funny, charming, and incredibly good-looking. I couldn't help but get lost in his eyes. They held a depth, a sadness I couldn't understand. By the end of the night, I knew one thing. I didn't just have a sugar daddy, I had a secret admirer. And despite his reputation, he didn't look cold. "Lena," he said, offering his hand. "Thank you for coming." Then he led me inside. It was beautiful, but not as beautiful as the hope blooming inside me. He poured me wine, closed the door, and then he finally looked at me. "I won't beat around the bush," he began, "but I'll make you an offer." I raised an eyebrow. Was this a business proposal or a marriage proposal? He chuckled, surprised by my reaction. "Neither. It's a dinner offer. If you accept, we eat. If you decline, I leave." I thought for a moment. What did I have to lose? My life was a collection of bad decisions anyway. So I said, "Okay, Mr. Hall, let's have dinner." He smiled. "It's Ramon. Please call me Ramon." I managed a shaky smile. "Ramon?" It rolled off my tongue. We talked about everything and nothing. Food, movies, dreams. He kept asking me out. Museums, art galleries, private concert halls. One day, he took me to his favorite bookstore. We browsed the shelves. So I played it safe. I enjoyed the bookstore. I sipped my coffee, pretending to be the girl he wanted me to be. In return, I gave him mine. I told him everything. My hopes, my dreams, my fears.